Hi there, welcome to another week of Counter-Strike game and skin market update. This is Skinomics2, and this video covers the 24th to 30th of March 2025. A quick word from our sponsor CS Money before we dive in. Go to trade mode, easily find the skin you want, and trade it in a few seconds. You can fund your purchases via your skins or a variety of methods. For something different, big discount on skins, you should definitely try the market mode. It is peer-to-peer, so it means you can find very good deals there. You can sell your skins instantly as well to cash out. Follow the link in the description and start trading skins the best way. Let's dive right into the headlines. Starting off with the Armory Pass, the Charms, Graphics Collection, and the Overpass Collection have all collapsed below profitability this week. As a result, there are no longer any incentives for the average player to grind the pass given these numbers. Although surprisingly, the two cheap sticker collections have remained at a higher level. This may change as current pass holders jump onto these. The Shanghai Major stickers went on sale on the 15th of January. It has been a month and a half since then. Sales have apparently remained low, with the Contender Team stickers continue to maintain a relatively high unboxing return. Surely this is a sign for Valve to change the design at the Austin Major. Now, let's talk about the biggest skin related headline this week, and it is that YouPin, which is the second largest peer-to-peer marketplace behind Buff, is now increasing its fees from 0 to 1%. The company has always maintained profitability through skin renting, with buying and selling as a free feature to attract users. But it is now changing that, which increases market friction for everyone. This is bad news for the skin market as a whole. In addition, the company is pushing out a $620 semi-annual membership, which will allow users to continue free selling. The interesting feature about this membership is that membership fees are refunded by the margin of benefits you do not obtain. For example, if I only sold $1,000 of items, which meant I had saved $10, I get $610 back at the end. Overall, this is a clear ploy to increase cash and capital at the company, which is kind of concerning. Perhaps off the back of this, the overall CS2 market cap has been mostly flat this week with a slight decrease. It is still close to its all-time high at $4.39 billion. Moving on, I want to touch on the Joachim incident. A skin collector by the name of Ursline came forward to expose Joachim for stealing his skins, which are worth $11,000 under current market prices. The two skins in question consisted of a Wild Lotus and a Welcome to the Jungle. The skins were lent to the player prior to the Paris Major when he played for Apex. Joachim, by the way, despite being Norwegian, is most known for his performance during the Berlin 2019 Major, where Renegade made the quarterfinal, making it the best result at a major for any Australian team. Joachim quickly responded to the post confirming the incident. Many other collectors have also came forward in light of this, and the total allegedly came to $300,000 by some estimates. Joachim himself has blamed his unhealthy wagering activities as a cause for this. Shifting gears, let's now have a look at this clip from Blast Open Lisbon.
I don't know, I just feel like last round was obviously a bit unlucky, but...
What?
Yeah.
Then you should call something.
No, I'm just thinking.
Blast had posted a clip you just saw on their social media to the dismay of the Falcons team. The Falcons director of esports filed a formal complaint as he thinks the clip has been taken out of context, which it has been. The full quote from Nico was, "Do you have an idea or should I call something?" which is much more reasonable. Either way, the community reacted to this in different ways. The Liquid coach Mintha and G2 coach Taz weren't too happy, whereas the caster Scrawny made the comment that these type of complaints are soft. Moving forward, Limvision faced a tough dilemma this week as their team was to face Rare Atom in a PGL game. A bit of context, this game is right before the cutoff date for the rankings in the upcoming major qualifiers, whereby 4 seats are divided amongst 3 Asian subregions. The second best placed Asian teams earns the subregion an additional slot at the major. Due to this, Limvision will be disadvantaged if FlyQuest comes ahead of Rare Atom in the rankings. The resulting outcome from this is that Limvision surrendered the tournament so that this will not be an issue. However, again, this is a clear problem with the Valve regional standing system. Teams should not have to lose to gain an advantage. Lastly for the week, Btrams on Twitter released an interesting graphic which shows the density of kills on Dust 2 in pro play. A site, A short, B windows, and bedroom stand out as hotspots. Finally, let's move on to our weekly craft idea. I have a simple Surfing Dragons craft for you this week utilizing the Surf's Up sticker in conjunction with the Aetherius skin. By placing the stickers in the right position, it looks like a person is surfing on the dragon. The entire craft is also not too expensive, with the stickers costing less than 20 cents each on Steam. Switching gears to the market, The Skinomics 2 index, which contains a list of items used to represent the market, declined by a further 0.97% this week. The degree of decline has definitely slowed from last week, but there is still a negative market sentiment nevertheless. In a similar fashion, the eSport Fire index, which contains a list of 300 high-value liquid items, continued to drop slightly as well. Again, the degree of decline this week is quite minute. Moving on to the buff value of trade and trade volume data sourced from iTrade.gg. Volume on the platform has trended downwards. However, I do think that this will change as YouPin is increasing their prices. Buff competes on being a bigger platform backed by a billion-dollar company, whereas YouPin would be disadvantaged given similar fees. With the total value and volume data sourced from SteamDT, we can see relatively stable volume over the past week. The YouPin change may impact this as well, as fewer people will be trading under higher fees. Now, let's break the skin market movements down into categories. Starting off with knives and gloves, this was actually the best performing segment this week as higher value items have held up. Higher tiered weapon skins did not follow suit, showing minor declines overall this week. Agents have had a relatively stable week compared to the rest of the market. Last but not least, we saw the affordable weapon segment trend down, which is not great. Moving on, according to the CS2 case tracker, case unboxing numbers total 7 million this week. This is still a significant increase from the start of the year, despite being lower from last week's high of 9 million. Major case holders have jumped back onto cases this week as well. The entire suite of non-active cases have moved up in price substantially. Active cases have also increased in price. Noticeably, the recoil case increased by 38%, although it was only an 8 cents increase from a low base value. Let's now take a glimpse at this week's biggest winners and losers. In winners, we have 3 low volume items, 2 of which are stickers increasing in price by a few bulk purchases, whereas the well-worn case hardened in StatTrack exists in very small quantities. In losers, all 3 of the biggest decreases have been from the Armory Pass. As demonstrated in the opening section, the pass has not been doing too well. Onto the top trades of the week sourced from the skin trading site iTrade.gg. On Buff, the 84th best float Wild Lotus took the first place. It is adorned with 4 Cologne 14 Dignitas Hollows. The second place was a pair of tier 3 Crimson Kimonos in minimal wear, and the third place was an Emerald Karambit. On CSFloat, the list was boring this week, with 3 Emerald Butterflies dominating the list. It is interesting that the first place demanded a $2,000 overpay for a very slightly better pattern. Moving into game news, there was no updates again this week. There has been a grand total of 1 very small update during the month of March. Now onto the pro scene. Blast Open Lisbon has progressed to the final as of this video, where Vitality will face Mouse. There was a funny comment made by Donk following Spirit's defeat to Vitality hoping for the deletion of the AWP, to which Zywoo humorously replied hoping it is not. Furthermore, PGR Bucharest will start next week. In other news, Liquid parted ways with their coach Mitha. They are also rumoured to target Suhi in replacement for JKS. 3D Max extended contracts with their entire French roster. Roger comments Glamming Gladiators are destined for the court over termination disputes. And lastly, one for our North American viewers, Stewie2K just signed for Wildcard. I am still open to skin donations, and a reminder to join my Discord. Please like, share and subscribe. On that bombshell, that was all for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!